David versus Goliath. I am Andrew Wiebe. Next to me, Calen Carr. We're standing here at the Georgia Dome where on Wednesday night there will be a battle of titans, and there's certainly an underdog, Calen. The U.S. and Jamaica, the first of two semifinals to decide who will play for the Cup in Philadelphia. Jamaica knows what they are. The U.S. is the favorite. Jamaica just one win all time versus the U.S. in 21 meetings, but they're not really approaching it in a traditional way.
Well, Schaefer just talked to us in the press conference. He was relaxed, confident, was even telling jokes, mentioned that the U.S. team needed 2 Germans to even go against Jamaica's 1 as manager. And I think that's intentional. Don't kid yourself. I think he's positioning his team as the underdogs and giving them a little freedom. Obviously, Jamaica plays best when they're playing their free-flowing soccer and using their speed in the attack. And I think they're going to come out and be a loose group as usual tomorrow.
It feels like David against Goliath, no? But that's fine. We will try everything to hit the giant where it hurts the most.
Jamaica are loose, but the U.S. don't have much to worry about either. 5 straight finals in the Gold Cup and 3 titles. Now, the one question mark for Jurgen Klinsmann probably comes on the back line. He's used 4 different groups in this tournament so far. I have a feeling that he'll go back to that original one. His first choice certainly in the center back positions, but the question mark maybe comes at outside back.
Yeah, well, those 2 center backs, especially the young guys, he's talked about how they've grown into the tournament as far as their play and in their confidence. So I think those 2, Alvarado and John Anthony Brooks, will be locked in there. On the flanks, like you mentioned, there's little question marks. Timothy Chandler is a guy that a lot of people in the media have been calling for a change, but I think Jurgen is going to stick with him. And then on the left, he didn't bring Beasley in to sit, did he, right? He picked up a knock on his calf in the last match, so didn't play. But you're not going to read too much into a 6-0 win against Cuba. So I think Beasley will come in on the left, and then maybe Fabian Johnson pushes up to a left winger position, or Alejandro Bedoya has had a good tournament too. So there's still a lot up in the air. Yeah,
a lot of question marks. Beasley did train on Tuesday, the full session with the team, but Brad Guzan acknowledged, look, the challenge is in the physicality of that Jamaica front line.
Obviously, they're a big, strong, physical team that has good pace, that can play on the counterattack, and we need to make sure we try to sort out any issues before they become dangerous. You know, whether it's a tactical foul, whether it's making sure we keep the ball, not giving the ball away, cheaply or easily. And then when we do have the ball, we have to take our chances. We have to try and score.
Now Guzan did not mention him by name, but Giles Barnes, a striker for the Houston Dynamo, figures to be the man they key on in this match. A real menace, Calen.
Yeah, he's a guy I know obviously really well, playing with him in Houston. He's one of the toughest matchups in MLS, and also he's proven it in this tournament as well as far as his combination of power and pace. If the U.S. drops back as they've done in certain games, he can hurt you from distance with long-distance shots. And then if you come up tight on him, he's got the physicality and the speed to try and get in behind. And so he's basically proven himself in this tournament. Jamaica's needed a guy that can score if you only get 1 or 2 chances a game. You saw him do that against Haiti. And he's brought a lot of confidence within the locker room as well to this group.
He's a welcoming guy, on and off the pitch. And he brings that hunger to the team.
Plenty of storylines to digest. Will the U.S. go to their 6th straight final, or will Jamaica pull off the upset? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and stay tuned to MLSsoccer.com for continued coverage of the Gold Cup.